heavyweights rolling out of Adelaide town. Indian motorcycles heading northbound. Sun on our backs and the engine's alive, chasing the horizon on a long hard ride. Dust on the boots and a map in the wind. No rush to get there, it's the journey we're in. Bound for the Kickstart Saloon and Ando, 5,000 kilometers lighting our way. Every mile's a memory, every town a song. When you got a good mate beside you, you can't go wrong. Open roads and freedom calling, two mates riding, never falling. Through the heat and through the rain, living life in the fast lane. From the south right to the sea, just the bikes, my mate and me. Open roads and endless sky, riding on till the day runs dry. Stop for a coffee in a little roadside town, laughing at the stories getting passed around. Roadkill emus playing chicken on the track, wild goats everywhere, no turning back. Long white line stretching out ahead, campfire nights and a cold beer instead. The engine's heartbeat and the tire song, carrying us forward all ride long. When the road gets tough and the miles feel long, the brotherhood keeps you rolling on. Not about the destination at the end of the ride, it's the memories made with a mate by your side. Open roads and freedom calling, two mates riding, never stalling. From Adelaide to Mackay and back, leaving nothing but tire tracks. 5,500 kilometers gone, still singing this old road song. Open roads beneath the sky, two mates riding till the day we die. Dust on the highway, thunder in the sky. Engines keep roaring, we're never asking why. Brothers by our side, miles are rolling by, living for the freedom beneath the southern sky. We've seen the hard times, we've felt the rain, but every scar reminds us why we ride again. Ride through the fire, ride through the storm. Together we stand, together we're strong. Hearts made of steel, spirits untamed. Ride through the fire, Brothers of the road. Two blokes on Indians rolling out of Adelaide. 1,000 miles of memories and another trip to make. The desert in the rear view, the coastline up ahead, following the call of the road wherever it led. We'd ridden through America beneath those western skies, on the wild, wild, wild west ride, where friendships never die. That's where we met Ando, somewhere out that way. And years later in Queensland, we'd ride again one day. Different countries, different roads, but the stories stay the same. When good mates come together, every ride becomes a legend. At the Kickstart Saloon in Town, cold beers waiting when the sun goes down. Great day, great mates, engines running free. That's the way a biker's life was meant to be. Through the hills of Queensland, underneath the endless blue, with Ando leading out front like we always knew we'd do. From Adelaide to Mackay, every mile worth the ride. Brothers of the road with the wind by our side. The kickstart was buzzing as we rolled into the lot. Stories flying everywhere, the weather running hot. Handshakes turned to laughter, like we'd never been apart. Some friendships never fade once they're welded in your heart. Ando fought his Indian and pointed to the hills, said, "Boys, I've got a ride that'll give you all the thrills." The engine started rumbling, the tires hit the line, and we headed for the mountains on a perfect Queensland ride. No maps and no schedules, just the road beneath the wheels. The kind of day that reminds you exactly how freedom feels. At the Kickstart Saloon in Town, cold beers waiting when the sun goes down. Great day, great mates, engines running free. That's the way a biker's life was meant to be. Through the hills of Queensland, underneath the endless blue, with Ando leading out front like we always knew we'd do. From Adelaide to Mackay, every mile worth the ride. Brothers of the road with the wind by our side. Sugar cane rolling past, green mountains standing tall, twisting roads and lookouts, giving everything their all. Every bend another postcard, every mile another grin. The kind of ride that gets under your skin. Stopped up on a ridgeline, looking out across the land, talking about old stories from America. And then the wild, wild west came alive in our minds as we laughed about those days and the roads we left behind. Some people count their money, some people count the years. We count the roads we've traveled and the mates we've met out here. From Nevada dust to Queensland rain, the brotherhood remains the same. No matter where the road may run, we're all connected by the setting sun. miles grew long, every corner writing another verse of this song. The bikes were running perfect, the weather couldn't fail. Three mates on the highway riding one hell of a tale. No trophies on the table, no prize to take back home, just memories built together wherever we may roam. Those are the things that matter when all is said and done, the friendships and adventures shared beneath the sun. Raise a glass to Ando, raise a glass tonight, for showing us Queensland in a different light. Raise a glass to old friends from across the sea, for proving distance means nothing in this family. Raise a glass to the Kickstart and the stories that begin. Every rider's welcome when they roll on in. At the Kickstart Saloon in Town, cold beers waiting when the sun goes down. Great day, great mates, engines running free. That's the way a biker's life was meant to be. Through the hills of Queensland, underneath the endless blue, with Ando leading out front like we always knew he'd do. From Adelaide to Mackay, every mile worth the ride. Brothers of the road with the wind by our side. The sun sank low beyond the mountain line, the bikes cooled down and everything felt right. Back at the Kickstart, where the stories flow, talking about the miles and the roads we know. From the wild, wild west to Queensland sky so wide, one more chapter written on the ride. Great day, great mates, and memories to hold. Another brotherhood story that'll never grow old. The thunder of the V-twins rolling through the dawn, a road full of memories before the day was born. Past Silverton, where the old ghosts still roam, Broken Hill reminding me how far from home. Through Burke and St. George with the horizon burning red, just Polly and Trev and the engine and the miles ahead. Every turn of the wheel, every mile of the road, carrying stories and friendships untold. We're riding to the saloon, where the good times never fade. Indian and Harley thunder, through the sunshine and the shade. Ando waiting, with a cold one in hand. 2,300 kilometers for the best mates in the land. Rode through Roma with the daylight on my back, chasing that horizon down a never-ending track. Lake Maribon shining like a diamond in the sun, knowing the best part of the journey's yet to come. Sunnyside welcomed us with laughter and a smile. Bundaberg behind us as we added more miles. Every fuel stop story, every roadside grin, the kind of friendships that are worth the ride you're in. The engines keep singing like a rock and roll choir, fueling every dream and every burning fire. We're riding to the saloon, where the good times never fade. Indian and Harley thunder, through the sunshine and the shade. Polly, Trev and Ando, waiting with a cold one in hand. 2,300 kilometers for the best mates in the land. Then Ando said, boys, let's head for the hills. And we rolled out together Kickstart Saloon to Mount Edge and young yellow skies. The winding roads unfolding like a dream before our eyes. Tide turns and sweeping corners, green valleys down below. Every twist of Queensland mountain roads made our spirits glow. At Marani Hotel, trading stories only riders tell. The laughter echoed louder than the engines ever could. The kind of day that makes life feel good. No trophies or glory, no finish line to find. Just motorcycles, mateship, and peace of mind. We're riding to the saloon, where the good times never fade. Indian and Harley thunder through the sunshine and the shade. Polly, Trev, and Ando standing proud and tall. 2,300 kilometers, and I'd ride it again tomorrow. The road ain't measured by freedom in the sun. The engines slowly rumble as the evening settles low. Kickstart